Morning. We waking the roosters up this morning. Took a little jump down to Cape May. Gonna be hooking up with a friend to try a new body of water today. So hopefully we get on the fish today. Last couple of weeks haven't been good fishing. Been skunked 2 weeks in a row. Water's just been really warm, so everything's been pretty lethargic, no bites. So today we're hoping that we have a better fishing day. Weather's great. It's going to only be in the 80s, so that should keep the water temperature down a little bit comparative to the last couple of weeks, and hopefully a new body of water bring us some new luck. Got Young in here with me, so we'll see what's what.
And don't forget, the early worm catches the fish.
Early worm catches the fish. That is it's education.
Anonymous.
That's education I paid for right there. Talk to you guys soon.
Hey guys, sorry about the audio on the video. We still getting used to our equipment, learning everything. So I had a unpowered lavalier mic for the GoPro, so when I was using the quick capture mode on the GoPro today, I didn't realize that after pretty much the first time you use that, if you have an unpowered mic, you're not capturing audio. So got some great video footage of our trip out on the new body of water, but we're doing voiceovers because we didn't capture any audio for the entire trip. So. We are working in a new fishing spot, so came over here with the recommendation of a good friend of mine, Kevin, who's out with us today. So we are I have two things. One, I'm trying to map this out, so there wasn't a good map for this body of water, so I have the Lowrance going, and I plan to map this session as we go, so we'll have some good maps. And then with my son and Kevin, just try to feel out this new body of water. That's my son Kris over there, and we're gonna work this for the day. So I got a basic worm tied on. I have a Texas rigged weedless, and just really gonna work every inch of this new body of water. So over here in the pads right now, I'm going to try to work these pads with the Texas jig, and if I'm not getting any takers on that, I probably will pull out the frog and start working the frog. But right now I'm just gonna work this Texas jig. I'm actually back off the main body of water, right off the edge of a little inlet here, that I'm gonna work the edges of these pads here for a little bit, like I said, to see what I'm getting, and might even throw on a punching rig here too. They do get right now where I am, they're kind of scattered, so it's kind of easy for the Texas rig I have on to get down in there. But I'm looking ahead, and deeper up there I see they get a bit thick, so I might pull out my other rod, my heavier rod, and throw on a punching jig and kind of really work these pads. But like I said, it's a great day. The water's still a little warm. We've had a heat wave going on here, so this is kind of like one of the first days where we get a break, and it's in the 80s. and we started out early this morning, so it's about 7:30 right now, and gonna go to work. So I'm just gonna really work all these edges slowly and see what I can come up with. I'm having problems with this jig. I probably have to rig it a little bit better, but really want to see if there's any takers over here. Power pole's working good. As you guys can see, I'm almost at a dead stop. So, oh, got a little. Oh, I thought I had something there, but I think I'm just caught up on the pads. Let me work that back. Yeah, see, false alarm. Let me back out here. I'm trying to really work it slow. It's a shallow over here too, so I have the geared flared up, and I'm just really working this nice and slow with the paddle. Kind of see what I'm getting here. Get myself out of here. Still getting used to all the gear. Trying to work the GoPro and the rigs. Got the Lowrance going, which is a pretty good unit. So I have the Lowrance Hook 2.7. So it's a pretty good starter rig. Here's my buddy Kevin up there in his. Actually, that's a new 2019 Outback that he picked up. I think it's in red. He has another one in camo. It's either camo or papaya that I think he gave to his son, and then he picked up a new hot red Hobie Outback. So I'm just gonna catch up with him. We're gonna head to the back part of this water body. We just got some information from another. So I'm on the other side of the pond now. I'm gonna try to hit these laydowns, and there's I don't know if you guys can see it make it out on the camera too good, but there's a nice grass area over here, and I saw some blow-ups over here. So still working the Texas rig, and I'm gonna try to hit this grass area and then work that a bit, and then move in and hit those laydowns. So I'm staying right outside the edge of that the grass area, because I don't want to spook any of the fish that may be in there. Like I said, I did see a couple of blow-ups as I was coming over, so I'm gonna try to really work that and see if I can get anything out of here. Kevin's up ahead. He's working on the he's out of the camera shot right now, but he's working on the other side, and we're just gonna work this. So still working the rig. I'm about to change up here in a bit and maybe try something different. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give this worm a little bit more work. I did throw a paddle tail for a little bit in the more open water, just to see if anything would hit. But I didn't get any bites on there. Alright, so now now it's on. Kevin just caught his first fish. Of course, he caught it on the other side, and came over to let me know he caught his fish. And now he's going to crowd my area so he can catch one on this side and just make me look bad on both sides of the pond. But I'm not letting it go down like that. Us PA owners have to defend ourselves against these outback owners. So I'm just paddling out to reposition the boat here, and then I'm gonna start working my way down. I'm gonna go around Kevin, and I'm gonna work on the other side of him, and see if I can put one in the boat now. Now that now that he's got one in the boat, like it's a whole different ball game now, whole different sense of urgency. Yeah, see him stopping and starting the Lowrance. Like I said, I read up a recommendation that you, every 30 minutes to an hour, when you're logging, that you stop the logging and start it again. So you're creating a bunch of smaller files as opposed to one giant file. And it really helps when you're uploading the files up to the Genesis CMAP service for them to process. So if anybody has these Lowrance unit, mine is a Hook 2.7, and any recommendations for settings, I'm still learning how to use it and learn how to read the graphs properly. So any help or advice from more experienced sonar operators would be very welcomed. Alright, I'm set up here. I think I'm gonna throw the creature bait. Yeah, see if I can get something out of here. Kevin did just get a hookup on a creature bait. He got a pickerel on a creature bait and had was a pumpkin with a chartreuse tail. So if I don't get any hits on the worm, I'm about to switch over it or something similar. And maybe with switching over to something with a chartreuse color, I may get some bites. Giving it that old college try, getting hung up a little bit, but I'm going to continue to work this on the outside edges of this grass and these laydowns over here. I'm probably, most likely, like I said, I'm going to give it a little bit longer, and then I'm probably going to switch over to something with a chartreuse tail on it, which is what my buddy over there, Kevin, was using when he caught his first fish, which was a pickerel. So I'll be, if I don't have any luck on the worm, I'm gonna swap out and put a creature bait on. I have something similar to what Kevin was using, and I think I'm gonna put that on as well, with that has a chartreuse tail on it, and see if my my luck here starts to turn around. I mean, it's a beautiful body of water. Like I said, it's a great day out fishing with the boys, and let's see if we can turn our luck around here. Change it out right now. Gonna tie on a creature bait that I have here. Let's see, with the little chartreuse tail, and see if that turns my my luck around. Gonna rig it the same way. Gonna Texas rig it so it's weedless. So I can get this grass. It's not real heavy grass, but it's enough to get you snagged up and hooked up. So get this bait straightened out, nice on the hook, and then I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start going in a little bit and working a little closer to the bank and the laydowns. I've been on the outside of the outside edge of this grass for a while, and really no bites out here. There were some blow-ups, like I said, when I first came over, but really haven't gotten any takers on it. So I'm gonna be moving from the spot soon and head on over to where that laydown is and see if I can really work that and get some bites there. I think Kevin had caught his pickerel further over on the other side, so I'm gonna be working my way down towards over there, and then we're gonna go way deep. There's a area in the back that we got a tip on for some of the guys that were out earlier than us that they caught 3 or 4 pickerel in the back area of the. It's a pond. It's referred to as a pond, but it's a really nice sized pond. So we're gonna hit those back areas. So let me get this creature bait working and see what it can do. Okay, I'm back here in the thick of things now. I'm in the real back area. Switched out to my heavier rod. I got my top water on, and I am gonna try to see what's back here. As I was paddling back, I saw something busting on the surface all over the place. So I think it's pickerel. Might be some snakeheads. I don't think there's any snakeheads, but something was breaking the surface very aggressively in a lot of the area. So of course, once I get back here and I start throwing, of course I will not catch anything. But I'm gonna work this frog. I think it's a lunker buster that I have tied on. I am working this frog. So it's got pretty good action on it. Actually, this is the first time I've been throwing this lunker buster frog. I actually like the way it's moving. I don't know if you guys can see this or pick this up, but there is activity back over in those pads, and I just can't. I'm trying to cover as much of the area as I can, but I just can't get a hookup. I've had, as I was coming through, so I'm trying to throw. There's a open area in the back, and I'm kind of throwing into that open area and then coming through the pads, and twice now as I was coming through, something hit the lure, but didn't hook up. So I know there's something there, so that's good. I'm just gonna keep working this thing and seeing if I can finally hook up. I did, I don't know whose channel I was watching, but I did put some BBs in this particular frog, so it does have some nice noise coming through as well, and it doesn't seem the weight. I think I put maybe 6, so it doesn't seem to weight it down too bad either. So it's a nice, looks like a nice juicy spot, somewhere where I should be getting some hookups. I just need the fish gods to shine down on me today. I would hate, I mean, it would be great to get a hookup. I don't want to get skunked on a new body of water, especially since my buddy Kevin has already, I think he's put 2 in the boat. So you know, I'm not saying it, but I am a competitive person. It's just how I am wired. There it is again. I got hit again, and I'm just not hooking up. I would switch to a smaller frog, but I do not have one with me yet. I do have a darker color frog, but it's the same size as the one I'm throwing. So I don't know what it is. I'm getting hit coming through there, but just not hooking up. Yeah, not for anything. Fishing is extremely humbling. You really have to put the work in. And you know, like anything else, you put that work in, a little bit of luck. But I've been out working all morning, so it's coming up on around 10 o'clock now, and like I said, I've been skunked all morning. I see Kris, he's working his way back here too. But this was the spot that the guys that we ran into earlier, that they said they were fishing, and they said that they were getting, you know, of course they were catching fish, pickerel mostly back here. Alright, I really worked that back area really good, so now I'm headed down the other side of the pond. I'm on the opposite side of where I was earlier, and I'm going to work all these shaded areas and the laydowns on this side and see if I can hook into one before we head out of here. I mean, these spots seem like the right spots. I mean, you got some nice grass, hitting the shaded areas. We got structure. We got you know, these laydowns. So you know, I'm back on the worm right now, but I'm gonna work the worm and the frog all the way back down, and see if I can get a bite before we head out of here. There's Kevin up ahead of me. My son's on the other side as well, so we're all working different spots along here. I know you guys can't hear it, but there was just a massive car accident on the road up ahead. I hope everybody was okay, but we were fishing that back area and you just heard this loud bang. Sounded almost like an explosion, and then we looked up and we can see the road up ahead, that there was a car accident on the highway up above. So our prayers go out. Hope it's not too bad. Nobody's injured in a major way, and pray that everybody walks away. Alright, it's official. I've been skunked. So we're gonna head back to the ramp and pack up. Probably grab some lunch with the youngin' and head home. But there is a consolation. He didn't catch anything today either, so we both got skunked. My buddy Kevin took away the prize today, and he left early. So not only did he catch his fish, or catch a fish, and Kris and I both got skunked, he then fled the scene. What kind of buddy is that? He had an engagement to go to, but it was great. We're gonna